Oh boy, I would sit over here and say I'm shocked, but I'm not. I'm just disappointed. First and foremost, congratulations to the Chicago Bears. You took care of business. Best season start you've had in years, 8-3, and I believe they are the real deal. One way or another, the Pittsburgh Steelers continue to be exactly what we all knew they were going to be. Ass and middle of the pack. Our defense comes out here, supposed to be headhunters. Ability to take the football away. All these different things they've got to say about the highest paid defense in the NFL. TJ Watt, congratulations. You passed JJ Watt for the most sacks in your household. You forced a fumble that resulted in a fumble recovery touchdown. I'll ask the defensive line in the front seven, how many times did we hit Caleb Williams today? Just that one time. We got to him once and said that's enough for the remainder of the evening. Our secondary has hands that are legitimately gonna be on display next month on a Christmas tree because they're just for decoration. We've dropped 16 picks this season. Ricocheted passes, we can't hold on to them. Thrown right into our gloves, we can't catch them. We couldn't catch a cold in Antarctica. This is ridiculous. You play in the National Football League. There's a reason you play defense, because you couldn't catch the football if you wanted to be a wide receiver. But my God, the adhesive they have on the gloves today, you should be able to catch a motherfucking cockroach out of midair, but you can't catch a football? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Kyle Duggar, motherfucking Pierre, Joey Porter, nobody's got hands. And speaking of Porter again, a member of the secondary ends up going down. We have no motherfucking sort of durability whatsoever in the secondary. Every single game, somebody on the ground. My leg, my hip, my vagina. Everybody's hurt. This is ridiculous. Motherfuckers' bodies is being held together between toothpicks and bubble gum. I can only ask so much of the offense, because we already know our offense is below middle of the pack. But Mason Rudolph actually didn't do bad today. On third down, we played decent. I think we were 7 for 11. On the ground, we were nearing 200 yards, albeit you take away the 55-yard carry from Kenneth Gainwell, we just barely cracked 120. But one way or another, I can only ask so much from the offense. Of course, we're going to have timely penalties when we need to go out there and make plays. And we find ways to take out the Glock, and unlike Arn Anderson and turn it against our opponent, we decide to go and shoot ourselves in the foot. Because every time the Pittsburgh Steelers need to make a play, we don't make it. We piss down our leg, we shit ourselves week in, week out, every single motherfucking game. It's ridiculous, and guess what? We just lost the division. We're no longer in first place. Remember when we were sitting there 4-1? Everybody around the country all said the same thing. Man, it's great that Pittsburgh's got quite the lead in the division. Baltimore's lost a gang of games. Cincinnati and Cleveland don't look like they got a shot. They're rotating quarterbacks left and right, juggling the depth chart. Looks like Pittsburgh are just gotta go and take care of their business. But of course, we know they aren't going to do it. And lo and behold, what happened? Baltimore's won 5 in a row. They're no longer on your heels. They've passed you. They've passed us. We're second in the division. And I can guarantee you, we won't take the division. And we're going to have to fight and claw for a wild card. But you already know, this is who we are at our core. For years, we've been saying, what is the Pittsburgh Steelers identity? It's middle of the pack. It's 9-8, it's 10-7. It's constantly underperforming and underachieving, despite people having these sort of pre-planned negotiations, but pre-planned notions of the type of team that we're supposed to be. Mike Tomlin's gonna be able to lead them to a winning victory, but that's all it is. That's all it is. Good enough to not be bad, but bad enough to not be great. Year in, year out, and it's the same fucking performance. You mean to tell me a man with painted nails out there launching the football all over us, third downs, no problem. No problem. We couldn't touch the quarterback more than once. Caleb Williams' jersey, clean. Nobody even sneezed on this man with the exception of the forced fumble. That's the only thing we did all day. We get a stop on a 4th down, or I should say it was we forced the fumble out of the hands of Swift. What do we end up doing? Turning it over on downs. We're not a good football team. We're not a good football team. And we're going to continue to do the same thing. Week in, week out. If we win a game, we win by the skin of our teeth. If we lose a game, it's us shooting ourselves in the foot. It's not that these other teams we playing against are so much better than us. We have the capabilities to go out there and win. We just, for whatever reason, don't have the willfulness to go out there and execute. The fuck are y'all doing week after week in practice, continually making these goddamn mental mistakes? It's ridiculous. Anybody watching the game can sit there on their lazy boy with their remote in their hand and pretty much predict exactly how the game's gonna go. First quarter, we haven't scored more than 10 points in years. Years. It doesn't matter who's at quarterback. Doesn't matter who's calling the plays. We can't score to save our lives. The moment that Chicago went up by double digits, every Steeler fan said, well, that's the game. What's the probability of us being able to score multiple different touchdowns in the 4th quarter? It's possible, yes. Probable? Absolutely not. Unless 7 is rolling out of the tunnel and trying to lead us. And in his twilight years, he couldn't do that either with the people that we had around him. One way or another, we continue to let the franchise down. And truly, or I should say, just let the fans down. Because at this point, this is the identity the franchise wants. Until we're willful to go out there and actually make changes in the organization, because it starts from the top, we're going to continue to get the exact same output year after year. But like I said, coming into the season, this is exactly what we all expected. There's almost no reason to sit here and be incredibly frustrated and have the indignation invigorating inside of my soul and going through a conniption and getting a bit apoplectic, because this is exactly what we thought was going to happen, right? 10-7, 9-8. That's our identity. We're going to find a way to get to that 9-8 or 10-7. And if we sneak our way into the postseason as a 7th seed, guess what? Bye-bye in the first round. Thanks for coming. Until we change what our identity is now as being middle of the pack, this is exactly what week by week is going to feel like. Just disappointing. I don't even think we should get no food for Thanksgiving, because we constantly put out the same performance. The fuck? Steelers on 3, what the fuck on 6? 1, 2, 3, Steelers. 4, 5, 6, what the fuck? It's ridiculous. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute, the holiday season is upon us, and once again, the best gift you can give any man is the gift of Manscaped with their Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Manscaped's Performance Package 5.0 Ultra is your clean slate for 2025, tackling everything from body grooming to rogue nose and ear hair, including the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra groin and body hair trimmer, Weed Whacker 3.0 ear, nose, and eyebrow hair trimmer, Ball Aftercare, and 2 free gifts: the Shed 2.0 toiletry bag and the Boxer 2.0 Midnight Bravos. The Performance Package 5.0 Ultra has everything you need to elevate your routine. Treat yourself right, staying polished, confident, and ready for every occasion. So what are you waiting for? Do yourself a favor right now and click the link down in my description. Head over to manscaped.com/chiseled and get 15% off your next order of the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. That's manscaped.com/chiseled and get 15% off at checkout, because nothing says I care like a well-groomed man.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.